It's a really cool thing when you think about it. You know, having someone in your dorm that's in the same classes as you, going for the same major, but you know, on the weekends, this person plays basketball in front of thousands of people. And you see him on TV, and you know that guy, and to be able to just see the person in class the next day, you know, talk about the game, but also be taking notes for class. It's pretty cool.
Everybody has something that they are really passionate about, and we can all relate to each other. Like when I train every day, 4 hours a day, and I come back to my dorm and I'm living with people who aren't athletes, they understand what I'm going through because maybe somebody practices the violin 4 hours a day, or like I had a friend who was a baton twirler and like one of the best baton twirlers in the world. And I know nothing about baton twirling, but we understand each other because we both we're really passionate about it. I couldn't do it if I didn't love the sport. It's scary and dangerous and thrilling, and it's constantly changing every day. People are doing new skills, and it's interesting parallel because I'm also doing research on campus. And in the lab, we're kind of pushing the bar in terms of the science that will eventually lead to therapeutics. I don't know exactly what I want to do when I grow up, but I know that I want to go to med school after Stanford. I'm a bio major here, and I just think that the human body is really fascinating, and I just want to learn more about how the body works and how it gets sick and how we make it better. So I guess like in all aspects of my life, Stanford has really challenged me.
I remember watching the '96 Olympics in Atlanta. I was 9 years old at the time, and it was like Team USA, the women's basketball team was incredible. And the coach behind it, her name was Tara Vanderveer, and she was the coach at Stanford. Just when the recruiting process started, I already knew that Stanford was the place for me. The athletes that I have met have been some of the brightest people at this school, and I have no explanation for it because it amazes me to see how much time they give into their sport and how much they're doing in the school. They're just special people. It is amazing. Like I said, it's why you play hard, because you know you love them so much and you've been through so much with them. They're very rare, but at the same time, you know, it's not rare at Stanford. So I think that says a lot.
One person in this room, including me, that doesn't have a sleep debt of some magnitude.
Definitely freshman year, I was just like walking on campus, like stopping in my tracks, like, I can't believe I go to Stanford, you know, this is crazy. I think it was yesterday I was telling my friend about a class, and she was just like, see, that's the difference between Stanford and our school, because we're reading the books on your, you know, professors, and you guys have the professors there.
We could talk about basketball.
That's easy. There are a lot of things that are challenging about basketball. You get tested a lot, how you respond, your mental toughness, you know, your capacity to and your willingness to get better, to improve, your work ethic. These are all things, these are skills in life too. And, you know, I'm a lot stronger now because of it. You know, if you are always constantly second-guessing yourself about why you should be here, or I'm not good enough to be here, I'm not smart enough, then I think you'll perform that way. But if you just relax and know that you're good enough and you just play hard, then that solves all the preparation problems. So I just try to remind myself every single game that just relax, let the game come to you, because this was the game that you were born to play.
Outside shot by Molly Cahill, pulled down by Meredith McCall. McCall with her 9th goalie save of the afternoon.
My position requires a ton of focus. The minute I lose focus, I mean, anything can happen. You know, shots can go up and I might not be keeping my eye on the ball. And even something as minor as that, you know, can mean the difference between your hand going to the right place and the wrong place. But I think that the emotional surge from games kind of helps that. I mean, you would think it would be the opposite. You would think that you would just start going out of control, but it kind of like that anticipation builds up and I get so excited and I'm just like, Our senior class, we have 4 seniors that are all All-American and were members of the gold medal world championship team. So the level of competition is phenomenal. For water polo, there really is a very limited number of schools that you can go to and get that high level of competition. I think something that's really interesting about the student athletes here is they aren't defined by their sport. They have interests outside of their sport, and I think the diverse interest brings so much to our team. First of all, it's not a bunch of people that are so one-dimensional or two-dimensional. People have lives and friends outside of polo that greatly enrich our own team and our own experience. And I think that's true of all student athletes. They have something else, which is why they came here. You know, they're not here just to play their sport.
Most of the changes that that have happened to me probably have come through my athletics. Going to class and stuff, I've learned a lot of things and developed new skills, new ways of thinking. But the things that probably are the most significant are those kind of little life lessons that you learn along the way, playing a sport, or you can get that other ways. Basically, just the more activities you get yourself involved in, the more of those kind of life lessons you'll pick up, and those are the ones that change you, that make you, a harder worker, or just maybe more open-minded, or able to respond to pressure better, things like that. ¿Entiendes? I think the one thing athletes have in common is they just won't be stopped, basically. If you make it to this level, you've had to get over a lot of hurdles, and maybe you've had people tell you that you wouldn't make it this far. I mean, you just look at the statistics. Chances are you won't make it this far, so they're kind of right. But to have actually done it and be at this level, you basically just can't take no for an answer, and that goes for both external and internal sources. So I think that's something that all athletes have in common, and it's pretty useful in academics too.